Hey guys, very quick one for me. I got home not long, just finished eating, and I'm extremely tired. I was planning to, regardless of how I felt, you know, how we do it normally, we keep pushing, we keep going forward no matter what. But let me not lie, I'm drained. I'm on 4 hours sleep, which sounds like a lot, right? 4 hours is quite good, except that's what I've been on for the past 3 days total, not each night. That's how much sleep I've had in the past 3 days. I'm tired. I have a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's church. And I'm also going to do preparation beforehand. So I need to have my priorities straight. My priorities, unfortunately, today is not going to be streaming, at least for the remaining 40 minutes of it. I'm going to relax a little bit more, have some more food, and then I'm going to sort my things out for tomorrow. I'm going to sleep, wake up early, and then prep in the morning. Normally, I prep at this time, and then I prep a little bit again the next day. However, yeah. So yesterday's stream was interesting. We managed to somehow get an hour. We again saw the sunrise. Had to wake up early because we still had to. I did another coat of paint on one of the walls. I had to. We hired window cleaners. We hired what was that? Like was it technically a plumber? He tried to fix the shower that was leaking. What else? Who came? Oh yeah, we got the mattress removers. Was meant to get garbage disposers, but furniture disposers, I should say. And then yeah, so I built another bed as well. I built the bed to like 4 a.m. in the morning. It took me like over 2 hours. So after stream, I went to make the bed after stream, and I finished around 5:15. Is when I remember going back downstairs to relax and try to sleep, which I didn't sleep until 6. Woke up I think around 8, before 8, like 7:30, and no coffee either. So anyway, I'm just basically guys giving you guys a story. That's what happened last night after the stream. Then after so I'm not in chronological order, kind of all over the place right now. But the people I mentioned that we hired, none of them did a great job. Every one of them had a flaw, and so that meant extra work. So that's why we had to. I was able to see for like an hour because not only did I have my things to do, which is the paint, the rearranging the sofa, the mowing of the lawn, the fixing of the beds or whatever I have to if I had fixed it at that point. Whatever my jobs and roles were for the day, I had to do on top of fixing what the people who came to do what their job was and they were paid to do it, fixing their mistakes. So the window cleaner, the window, to be fair, is better because the windows hadn't been cleaned for years, but it was just like normal residue, nothing crazy. How are you a window cleaner and there's streaks? The whole point of a window cleaner is that it should be streak free, in my opinion. It's not hard. Grab vinegar, get a newspaper, get a squidgy, whatever it's called. Get a window cleaning. In fact, your window cleaner, you should have products that's tailored to window cleaning. Anyway, I didn't like the guy that came, and yeah, I just didn't like his excellence. I didn't think he had any. So to be fair, I didn't go over that, but that's just one of the things that occurred. The guy that came to tighten one of the knobs for the new shower unit that was installed. Fair enough, he installed it, but I'll be so real. The only reason why he did it and I didn't do it is because I didn't have the correct wrench, so I wasn't able to screw it in. But literally, the whole point of us buying the unit, him driving out, installing it himself, was to stop the leak. Why is it still leaking? So we spent money to hire the persons, money on the equipment, and it's still leaking. So we called him back. He went to tighten it again, and guess what happened? He left. It's still leaking. Obviously, when I say still leaking, the leak was less, but it's still dripping. Like, what's the point? And the thing is, I know what to do. I just didn't have the wrench. Please come, give me the wrench. You can go. In fact, give me. Let me. I'll buy the wrench off of you. Give me the wrench, and I will do it myself. Honestly, useless. Who else came? Oh, the people that came for the furniture disposal just didn't turn up, and you had to pay a deposit, I believe. Probably a scam. But what's the point of a deposit when you can't even show up? It's so stupid. So we had to rearrange one of the cupboards, which is a very small cupboard underneath the stairs, and put all the. I had to do Tetris basically with. Yeah, I don't know how I managed it, but anyway, that's what happened. Hoovered the whole house, just standard procedure. But I don't think I had to leave at 5 every day because I used to get I had to get to church for 7, so it's a 2-hour journey. Oh my goodness! And I had to carry, and there's no car. We came by car, right? So I took almost everything, and I took everything to, which is like all my dirty clothes. Because if I'm there for a week, I might as well do washing. I was like, cool, let me take all my dirty stuff, and it literally was at the peak of I need to do washing because the washing machine at this house is broken. So that was why. I took all the camera equipment because we did recording as for the project. We wanted to record it and create content from it. And I took everything, like my clothes to wash, my clothes I would be using for the week. I took books, ties, lights. I took everything you could think of under the sun. Anyway, that's going to be relevant later on. After that, and this is after the person that didn't show for the furniture disposal. The mattress was pretty easy. That was actually, I think I spoke about that yesterday. That was 2 days ago now, so that's already happened. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of building the business for this month, the April's business, but it's a bit difficult because with this one, I was using my computer for remotely, but it was a bit tough. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It was tough. But you don't understand how excited I am for the next project. Like it's ridiculous. I'm so excited. I'm still brainstorming for the May project. Now my birthday month is actually May, believe it or not. So in May will be. I want this business to be something that means something to me. So I have one of the ideas. I've had that idea for a while. So whether I establish it in the same format, I doubt it, but I do think I'll eventually get to that idea. But for May, I want May to be something special. I have not done anything to do with a journal in a while, partially because I'm not really actively trading. I'll be actively daily trading again from May 8th is the forecasted date. May 1st is when I should be finishing the ICT mentorship 2022. Then we'll begin to exercise it from May 8th. We'll spend a week kind of watching the markets, maybe doing a little bit of black testing behind the scenes, whatever. Maybe it's on stream, I don't know. And then we will be active with live funds on the 8th of May. Sorry. Then as I acclimate to that, I guess maybe by the end of June, we may go on another venture to learn maybe the 2024 mentorship. Maybe there's a 2023 one, I think. Then we just learn another model just to, deepen our bag, gain more understanding while still having our original model in place. So I've kind of gone on a tangent there. I apologize. But I was describing my day and I left off with kind of just the things I had to do. So towards the end of 5, I was rushing. We were rushing, me and my sister. And I was essentially trying to pack everything into this suitcase bag. I literally had to carry a suitcase that's packed to the brim. It's heavy too. Then I had to carry 2 tripods, not like small ones. I'm talking tripods for thick cameras and lighting. Then I had a rucksack full of the handheld items like my laptop, my wash bag, all these types of things. Hoodie, I think, was there. Noodles, all this. And it was so hot and I was in clothes. So I painted it, even though I put it through the washing machine. So that was my day. And then from 5 to 7, the trains I wanted to get delayed. And I go to church late, 7:20 something, which is ridiculously late. It starts at 7. I was on the journey, was meant to be like an hour, 40 minutes. Ended up being like 2 hours and a half with all the delays. We arrive at church, get involved, we pray, listen to the word. Then I'll come back, God willing, and thank God, one of my sisters in Christ offered me a lift. She's my minister. She dropped me off, so I was able to come back. I was willing to. I mean, I did 3 hours to get to church with all that heaviest items. So I was going to go home, which is a 20-minute journey from, well, like 30-minute journey from church anyway. So it's like, what's 30 minutes when I've done 3 hours? But I was still grateful for the dropping off, nevertheless. Also, I forgot to mention on my train journey, my eyes were closed, but I was awake. So I was resting. And then I come back home. My mum come back from flying. She was away for about 2 weeks. I was to speak to her, the gifts, you have a little conversation. I then go to eat from that. I don't know what that was. And then after go and eat, after I eat, I'm watching something. I was like, okay, what's the time? It's 11 o'clock. I need to stream. Now, remember, well, maybe no, I didn't explicitly say this, but I did mention it at least, that I will be prioritizing weekdays rather than weekends for streaming. And the weekends are optional. Now, when I'm studying, I ideally want to be, of course, streaming it on the weekends because there's no market needed to be live to study, right? Sunday I have more hopes for. Sunday's gonna be a big day because Arsenal play 4:30. I think I'll be able to get home in time for that. That will mean that the game will probably last till 6:30, and then I might start streaming from about 8. I want to do a long session. I don't know if I will do 8 to 12, but at least 8 to 10. That's our plan for tomorrow. I am gonna be sleeping very soon. I'm struggling really bad right now, but links are in the description of the relevant pages. Instagram will be active. TikTok will be active soon. Those are going to be my two main priorities. Got a lot of videos and recordings to edit. And yeah, I'm probably going to do some recordings throughout the week, some pictures. Oh yeah, my clipper broke. I am so scruffy. I come here every day. It looks so messy right now. But anyway, that's the story by Namori. I know there wasn't any trading content today. There wasn't any studying today. I promise you, I'm too tired. I could force myself, but I don't listen. I don't study under certain situations when I'm like exasperated because in those instances I don't learn properly. So forgive me, but the project is essentially complete for a while. So the only thing I will need to do is just go pick up some stuff. Other than that, today, or rather this week, was hectic. Wake up early, no sleep, work, renovations, go to church, 2 hour journey, 2 hour there, or 1 hour there, 2 hour journey back. Have no sleep, go back to work. Or sometimes I'll stream in between somewhere. So that's why my consistency in streaming hasn't been as high. But we're gonna listen. If I'm gonna have 12 businesses by the end of this year, there's a business a month. We can only have 3, 4 soon, 5 in the month of May. What does that mean? That December we're gonna have 12. I'm gonna have to be like this where I don't sleep. Anyway, I think that's enough yapping. I know it's not training content. I was able to sit down. We'll just have a talk. Me kind of explain and just, at least show up. For me, that's the bare minimum, is showing up. Even if I have nothing to say. Even if I don't have any training content to do. Let me at least show up. That's my bare minimum. Website's live. Marketing very soon. I can actually start marketing a little bit now. I got my phone back. Hooray, the new iPhone. So I'm able to do a lot more recordings, which is what I was exactly waiting for. Because the other one, it has SSD card. I can't edit that on my computer. It then requires batteries, which I don't have. The quality is nice though, so I use it as a webcam. But I wasn't setting up today because I knew, and I changed as well. So those are the two main reasons. Anything else to say? At the Edge, use it. It's going to be the greatest journal you'll ever see. It already is, in my opinion, the greatest journal. And there's great new things coming soon. So stay tuned. I'm just working on the marketing campaign. That's the next priority with IC Edge. I want to create daily content on it, and then from there we can move on. Woods. For now, leave it as is. And yeah, my English is already starting to deteriorate, so I'm going to exit. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you that even listen to this, I'm grateful. We're going to be back tomorrow from 8 to 10. That's our goal. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It's me, CJC. We turned up today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.